JD here from the instituteofwow.com. I've just had a meeting with someone who's come on board my coaching program, and for those of you who don't know what I do, we have a marketing advisory business called the instituteofwow.com. And this particular lady was part of one of my coaching programs a few years ago, and she was explaining to me she had a terrible tragedy in her life, which I didn't know about, sometime recently. Her house burnt down and all her possessions were lost. And tragic story. I mean, you can imagine if that happened to any one of us, just how terrible that would be. I've just got out of my car, as a matter of fact. I'm about to go inside to my house. I can imagine just how devastating it would be if your house had been burnt down. And as it turned out, she wanted to come on board my coaching program again, and I said, okay, so what's the business? And she explained to me that she wants to set up a business that's all about happiness. It's going to be called The Secret of Happiness. And I just take my hat off to that lady. And if she happens to be watching this, Pam, I just take my hat off to you. It made my day, absolutely made my day, because she said to me, look, there's just too much grief and bad news in the world every time you turn the TV on. So she's going to set up an Anthony Robbins style, Patch Adams style, Happiness Institute, and she's going to be calling it The Secret of Happiness, and she's going to be able to make it available to anybody out there who just needs a bit of a lift in their life. And I just said to her, look, this is a wonderful thing, and she has blessed me with the opportunity to actually help her set this up. It'll be an online program, and it will be there to just lift the spirits of all of us, because we all have good days and bad days. And I've got to say to you, in my coaching program, I've got butchers, bakers, candlestick makers, we have a funeral parlour, we have architects, we have agriculture, we have retail, hospitality, but nothing excites me more than this. I just got off speaking, or having conversation with her, and I've got to say it's a real boost for the day. Can you imagine how much fun it's going to be setting up the Secret to Happiness online program? And it brings me to the next point, and that's why the subject matter of this is the Netflix model. What I said to this lady is that what she needs to do is to, obviously, it has to be a revenue producing business, but it will be a subscription model, which is what Anthony Robbins does, which is what we do, which is what a lot of the operators out there these days are doing, because they've taken a leaf out of the Netflix model and they've set up a monthly recurring revenue system, okay? It's called MRR, monthly recurring revenue. And if you have a product or service that's not using that Netflix system at the moment, then you might like to learn how to use it. I'll tell you how to learn, and that is go to the link above, he says with a blatant plug, and you'll see there's a link above which is wowmanifesto.com.au, and within that particular Wow Manifesto, which is a 3-month program at about $197 a month, it's as cheap as chips, if I do say so myself. It's really, really inexpensive. It's the launch of this new product that we have, which is a 3-month program. It's basically going to tell you how to do a whole bunch of things, mainly to set up a marketing plan for your business. But within that marketing plan, we touch on everything from social media to creating a wow factor to take their eyes off the price, to how to put together free or how to get free publicity. I'm sorry, every time I do a Facebook Live, I have the largest fly in the world. By the way, just a moment ago when I clicked the button on this, sure, a helicopter decided to come from nowhere. And any minute at all, there'll probably be an ambulance come screaming by. Anything that could be noisy will happen when I'm going to do a Facebook Live. And I'll tell you why. It's because I'm Mr. Unlucky. I'm only joking. I'm pretty lucky. But anyway, look, if you'd like to click the link above, it's wowmanifesto.com.au. You'll see there it's a 3-month program, and it's a lousy $197 a month. If you're in business and you can't afford $197 a month to actually put together a proper marketing plan with direct response tactics, then yeah, something wrong with your business. But anyway, look, just getting back to the Netflix model, if you don't have a Netflix model, think about it. Because the thing is, it means that if you lose 1 or 2 clients or 3 or half a dozen clients one month, you've still got revenue coming in. And that's the beauty of a subscription program. Now, the health funds have been doing it worldwide for many, many years. Telstra and the other telecommunications companies have been doing it forever. So it's about time that you might like to consider doing it as well. Now, it's easy if you're selling advice. So what I do is that I'm selling advice, I'm selling recommendations, I'm selling marketing plans, and so therefore it makes sense that when I am providing that advice ongoing, that people want to hang around with me for a longer term. And so therefore, yeah, it certainly is a lot easier to create a Netflix system if you're actually in the advisory game, but nonetheless it could be in the products game. We have a client on at the moment who makes cash counting machines, and basically clubs and hotels and retailers, they pour the money into these machines and it quickly counts it for them, so it stops having to have manual labour. And also they have a counterfeit detection machine. Now they were finding it somewhat difficult to walk into retailers and sell that counterfeit detection machine because it was quite a few $100s. I said to them, just put it onto a Netflix system. Just walk into a retailer and say, look, how would you like this machine? Which basically you scan the $5 or $10 or $20 note over the machine and it tells you very quickly whether it's counterfeit, which is a big problem. I didn't realise what a big problem counterfeit is, but apparently it's a really, really big problem these days. And I said to them, okay, why don't you put it on the Netflix system where you walk into, because they were saying they were getting some pushback from retailers going, oh, look, I don't know, there's that big a problem, I'm going to pay a few $100s for this little machine. And the machine was about the size of a book, okay? And so I said, put them on a payment plan, a subscription program, and I guarantee that your conversion rate when you walk into retailers would just go through the roof. And they're in the process of doing that now. I can't give you the before and after story, but I know what's going to happen. I know exactly what's going to happen the moment they walk into a butcher, baker or candlestick maker and give the scary statistic that did you know the X percentage of $50 notes you're getting today are counterfeit, which means that you're losing out big time. How would you like this machine that actually detects counterfeit notes and it's yours for $9 a week? I know exactly what's going to happen. They won't be leaving many of those retail stores without an order. So think about how you can possibly, implement a subscription program into your business. And if you want some help, just go to that link above. It's called wowmanifesto.com.au. Another blatant plug, I'm sorry, but if you'd like to have a call and even talk about this sort of stuff with our people, we have a number of coaching programs. Our people being, 4,824 employees, a massive conglomerate this is. Yes, of course. There's another link above, and it's called bookawowcall.com. So if you go to that, then you can just schedule in a call at any time over the next week or so, because there's a calendar in there, and you can have a chat to us. Okay, I'll leave it with you, but think about having a Netflix revenue model for your business. Okay, see you later.